Hey, it's another edition of A Word from Robyn. I don't know how this turned into a thing, but it's a thing. So last week I took off a week, not only to celebrate 9 years of marriage. Wow, that's amazing. I'm just reflecting on it, and I mean, it may not seem like a long time in the grand scheme of life, but 9 years of marriage is an accomplishment. After all, we have two people becoming one, and that is a process, my friends. But I'm so thankful that we have hit that milestone and we are walking into our decade of marriage. So I love you, honey. I was just sitting here thinking about how sometimes I just need a break. I think that's true. I think that's true of everyone. Sometimes you just need a break. Like, you can go and go and go, and at some point things just aren't firing on all cylinders, and you just need some time to regroup. So I'd been talking to one of my writing mentors, because I write for a living, and I was basically telling her that I was done. I said, I can't write another thing. I can't think of another thing. I just can't. And she said, when's the last time you took some time off or break? And I could not remember. I think it was around Christmas. And so it's been several months since Christmas, and I realized it was time to take a break. So had a good time celebrating our anniversary in Pittsburgh. Had some beautiful views of the city, amazing food. Oh my goodness. If you're ever in Pittsburgh, I implore you to stop by Monterey Bay Fish Grotto. Yeah. And ask for table 40. If you know, you know. Ask for table 40. Had just an amazing meal and a good time, but also had a good time just not doing anything. Well, I won't say that. Not working, not having to come up with things and meet deadlines and think on that level. I just enjoyed being. I took my walks. I listened to music. Well, I listen to music every day anyway, but I was able to listen to music without being distracted. Talk to good friends of mine. Just enjoyed life. And if you know me, you know I enjoy taking my walks. I really do. And it was just nice to be able to do that without looking at my watch, or my Fitbit rather. It was nice to just get out there and move and not be like, okay, I got to get back because I have to do X, Y, or Z. So I didn't realize how much I needed that time. But then I was thinking, as we head into this weekend, and I'm thinking about Easter and Good Friday and the sacrifice of Jesus Christ, I realized that it was really good for me to take that time off, because it allows me to have a clearer mind and be very reflective. There's so much going on in the world, in the realms of how we deal with each other socially, technology. I mean, careers. 10 years ago, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't aware of it, but in my mind 10 years ago, there was not a career for being on YouTube, a YouTuber, as it's called. Social media manager. There are careers that just did not exist, I feel like, just a decade ago. The world is a very different place, and I feel like it's changing by the day. But one thing that is constant, that remains the same, is God. That helps me because sometimes I get overwhelmed by how much things are changing and feeling like I'm not able to keep up and feeling overwhelmed by everything sometimes that's going on. But I can always count on the sameness of God. And so as I sit here listening to this plane or helicopter or whatever going over top or over top of where I live, I'm reminded of the flight. What is the flight? So I'm reminded of the fact that this is not all there is, and that one day I'll step into a new realm, and it will be my flight from everything that's changing to a place of stability and peace. The things that I long for, realizing and recognizing that life is a gift meant to be lived, not squandered. I'm still thankful for the fact that this is not the end. And Jesus made that possible for me and you. And anyone who's willing to accept his sacrifice. And I'm thankful that I don't serve a God who died on the cross and that was it, that Jesus rose, that he's alive today. That helps me. That helps me to know that that kind of power exists and that I can tap into it. So as you go throughout this weekend or whenever you listen to this, because you could listen to this at any time. You could listen to this and it might not be Easter, it might be Christmas, or it could just be a random day in fall. But whenever you hear this, I just pray that you will consider the sacrifice that was made for you and think about what your life would be if you would accept the love of Jesus Christ. And that's all that's on my heart today. I hope that this video brings you unexplained peace. Till next time.